that they sent me. So this is how I trained my dwarves. It was in these toolboxes. So we'll just start. So there's 3 of them. So we're just gonna start. This one's stuck one by one. Okay, we got it. Alrighty, so pretty sure this one was the top one. Actually, no. Second one was the top one. I rearranged it because I already looked through these. But anyways, so these are my dwarf armies that actually my friend bought for me off eBay. That were already primed and built and all that stuff. Because he really wanted me to play more Warhammer with him, and I didn't have enough units as he did. So he was Skaven and stuff, so he wanted sorry, we are right next by, we are in a new apartment, which is right by downtown, so there's going to be a lot of buses and all that noises until I can find a better place to record. That being said, so yeah, so all these, so I don't know exactly what he bought me. It's been a while, but it looks like he's bought me some Thunderers, and like just infantry. And they also got me, these are so dusty. A few different siege weapons. And pony equipped with a cannon and stuff. Now this is not a dwarf army thing. This is I bought some trolls because I thought they looked cool. Man, they're so dusty. Granted, these are years old. These are so dusty. I have to give them a bath. Yeah. This guy's partially painted. I guess I was gonna paint them, and then I didn't. He's slightly broken. Yeah. Anyways, and then this guy painted. I think this came with it. It was a metal champion. Yeah. So there's a lot in here. We'll go through them. Some of them are off their bases, but most of them are still intact. So that's actually really good. So these are the ones I've actually painted and I bought for myself. So here we have the pony and the cart. So I was very much a noob at the time. What are these? Actually, this might have been... No, this must have been mine. I don't know, they're very well primed. Yes, anyways. So I was very much a noob at a time. And I used enamel paints because I didn't know much better. And they were cheap at Hobby Lobby. So there's a few different ones in here that we have. As you can, and they are falling apart. They are in pieces. Probably because I don't know why my parents sent me. Well, I guess they just didn't want to take it out, but there's some bases and stuff. Sent me this super glue adhesive that I probably got somewhere. But anyway, so all the dwarves are pretty much in pieces. But as you can see, I got some new paints and stuff. So I got some gold and silver and various things. So they're not all looking the same. But looking at it, they don't actually look too bad from my first army painting. So I'm probably going to strip all these down and repaint them. I have some dwarf miners here. My favorite unit. I don't know why there's only 2 in this box. And some bits from the Orden gun or whatever. Anyways, and this is partially empty. I don't know why I didn't pack these appropriately. Yeah, why does he have a blue hat? Why did I give him a blue hat for? It looks awful. Yeah, so I'm going to strip all these down and repaint them because I'm a much better painter now. And they need to be rebuilt anyways for the most part. So anyways, we'll go to the next one. There we go. This is actually, well, actually, it's various pieces. So some of it's Dwarf Army. Like we have this drummer. Again, I don't know, I had a lot of paints and I wanted to do different colors. So I did green and yellow, and then I did blue and orange, which doesn't actually look very good at all. And also, as you can see, he has a pink beard. I gave all my musicians pink beards for whatever reason. But yeah, but these are in pieces. a lot of them. These are also my goblins that I bought just for funsies. Bought a pack of goblins to build. Oh no! Oh no! Aw. So this guy I kit bashed. And as you can see, I took some of the bits and pieces of the dwarves and made him a very fancy goblin with a banner. However, he is missing his bottom half. But sure I'll find it and put them together. And there's a little dragon from a wizard's kit, I think. Yeah, so once again, these are in just pieces. So I'm gonna rebuild all these as well. And then my blue goblins, I had a really cool blue at the time that I wanted to use. But here are actually my other miners, my dwarf miners, which are my favorite unit. I didn't even detail this backpack. Look at that. Yeah, they're in pieces. I'll need to fix them up. But yeah, so that's box number 3. Here we go. Here's the main one for my army. Here's the main one. Yeah, here we go. So some more thunderers, crawlers, some more miners. Once again, this guy was, I guess, a musician, so he has a pink beard. Yeah, this guy's still built. Yeah, his pink beard as well. The Bannerman still built. Yeah, hopefully this enamel paint that I used for these comes off relatively easily. Oh yeah, and here, I guess I wanted more guns, so I took the Quarrelers, I think is the right one, just under the ones, like the crossbow people, and I didn't have the crossbow parts, so they just looked like they had more guns. But yeah, definitely gonna rebuild and repaint all these. Man, looking back at all these, I've definitely improved. Hey, that's actually some good detail that I did since then. And it's gonna be fun to rebuild them. Here's my metal slayers. That was fun. I remember those guys. They were fun. So yeah, I'll probably rebuild this. Oh no, the steam engine guy. He's missing his torso, but he has his. Anyways, but yeah. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna rebuild these and repaint them, and probably use them for my new found hobby, Kings of War, because I wanted a dwarf army for that. So mostly because dwarves were my first army for Warhammer, and now I have them, so I can just rebuild and repaint them all for that. So that's the idea. So I plan on doing several videos of sort of showing you of rebuilding my dwarf army from the ancient days. So anyways, I also especially requested them send all the sprues. Now again, I'm probably just gonna take all the spruce stuff out, but it still has a bunch of different bits and bobs, and this is like my favorite thing, the bits. Here's some elven bits, some fairies and stuff. I can probably use those, and then these are my goblin bits. I don't have the goblin box, but I still have some goblin bits. So again, I can do some nice kit bashing with those. So there's the essential one. Let's see what these ones are. Some more goblin bits. This was for the the trolls that I got. Just the fins. I don't know why I didn't just cut those off. I don't know. It was just easier for me to see all the bits that I had when I left on the sprue, but it probably would have been easier and better. Oh, there's some more of the troll bits and more minor bits. Oh, I love the minor bits so much. I love just all the dwarf bits. Because that was the only hammer I really had. But then they had guns and all that stuff. And then the final big batch. So this is probably the ones for my old dwarves. Oh yeah, yeah. So here are all the. So there's more thunders bits. But yeah. So as you can see, all the crossbow parts didn't even use. Luckily, oh, I saw the hands and stuff, so I could just replace them with the other ones. It's a good idea. But yeah, I'm trying to remember what. Did I? I think my friend paid for these. So I didn't have money when I was a teenager in 2013 or whatever. I think my friend bought these for me actually, and I may have helped, but I didn't have. I think I bought the miners, and he bought everything else because he really wanted to play Warhammer with somebody else. Well, this is actually really great. I'm so glad I have these again. I missed them, and I've just been back into modeling and all stuff. The sad part is lockdown's lockdown's over now, so I'm going back to work. So now I have less free time. But that's okay. I still don't know what this is. Does anybody know what this part is? Is it like a hat or like a shield? I don't know. I don't know what that part was. So yeah, so this is gonna be fun refurbishing, I guess is the proper term. All my dwarf armies and rebuilding them and making them for Kings of War with all my new skills and abilities. And that's great. I'm so glad. There's so many bits and bots, so all the pieces that may be missing or anything, I can just put them back together and it'd be great. Man, I'm so excited. I'm just so excited about this. A few last things that I also requested from my parents. So, first off, my Dwarves Codex Battle Book, Battle Tome. I think this is 7th edition. Dude, 7th or 8th edition. I'm not quite sure. But anyways, I'm glad I have this again. This was fun. I like learning about the Dwarf Society and all that stuff. It's really fun. I had all the cool pictures and stuff. And then my friend gave me this when he moved. How to paint Citadel miniatures. So I might even like read through this and I don't do a painting video. I do want to do a painting video eventually. I don't know if I'll get around to it. Oh yeah. Yeah, so hey look. I think I accidentally copied an actual Dwarven scheme. Oh, almost broke my camera. There we go. But yeah, so that's really exciting. I'm so glad I have this again. And just some nostalgia for all that. Now, if you really want nostalgia for all you guys out there, what is this? Anyways, the original Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay book from 1995, I think. Yep, 1995. Can't see it, but my goodness, I've never played this, but I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the sort of the what's it called? The charts for like not insanity, madness, I guess, and like the phobias and all that stuff. I really enjoyed it. Look how thick that is. It's so good. I think it might even have an adventure in it. Yeah, it did. Charts say basic trait. Anyways, this is really cool. And from what I've heard, again, I have the 4th edition book. Oh, and there goes the camera. But again, I haven't been able to play this for several reasons. My friends aren't into Warhammer, really. Except for the one who bought me all this. I don't really talk to him anymore, which is a shame. If that motorcycle would buzz off, that'd be great. Anyway, so I have the 4th one. I really like this one too, but this is just nostalgic and it's just great. And then I even have some D&D characters in here. Got Far Moonbreak, that was my wife's one. Then Uriel, Fallen Azimir. I don't know what these were for, but yeah, so I'm excited to have all my stuff back. I'm excited to rebuild and repaint, and so I'll be doing some videos of refurbishing my army. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more and you want to see my progression on building, stripping and rebuilding and painting my army. Please leave a like, comment down below, and stay tuned. Goodbye. Bye-bye.